Dozens of people were killed after an Israeli airstrike hit a mosque housing displaced people in the Gaza Strip.
Thousands demand a ceasefire in protests across Europe as the first anniversary of the Gaza war approaches.
A number of Danish schools have begun implementing a mobile-free school policy for pupils.
It was both a show of strength and support for Matteo Salvini. On Sunday, leaders of political forces within the far-right Nationalist Patriots for Europe group came to the League Party's annual gathering in Pontida to defend the Italian leader, who faces a potential jail sentence in a migration trial. They stood united on stage under the slogan "Defending borders is not a crime."
Non possono fermare la santa alleanza dei popoli europei che oggi nasce da Pontida. Vi voglio bene e vi do la mia parola d'onore che io non mollo e non mollerò mai.
From the president of Portugal's Chega party to Austria's Freedom Party and Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orban, migration topped the agenda, along with the call for Europe to change its course.
Festeggiamo in Ungheria Salvini come un eroe, perché ha chiuso i confini e ha difeso le case degli italiani. Meriterebbe onorificenza e non procedimenti penali.
Matteo Salvini is using this event to raise his profile and gain support after Italian prosecutors requested a 6-year jail sentence for refusing to disembark 147 migrants when he was Interior Minister in 2019. Matteo Salvini launched a petition in his defense, which has garnered around 100,000 signatures so far, with more expected to be collected today. Supporters who signed the petition were given a special membership card from the League Party.
Servono a fare in modo che gli italiani capiscono cosa vogliono fare con quelle persone qua che vengono in Italia, cosa che vogliono fare. Io dico, è un'invasione, non è un'invasione, però è un momento critico e Salvini ha fatto quello che doveva fare e l'ha fatto anche benissimo.
Whether or not Salvini's support for Patriots for Europe, the third largest group in the EU Parliament, could distance him from ECR President and coalition partner Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni is too early to say. Giorgia Orlandi for Euronews in Pontida.
There has been some early reaction from European leaders on the first anniversary of the Hamas incursion into Israel, which sparked the war in Gaza. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said the Hamas attacks, which saw 1,200 Israelis killed and 250 others taken hostage, were an example of unspeakable savagery. She reiterated her call for a ceasefire and the unconditional release of the Israelis still being held captive by Hamas in Gaza. Israeli authorities say almost 100 hostages remain in captivity, but fewer than 70 are believed to still be alive. In a video posted on X, Germany's Chancellor Olaf Scholz regretted that so much suffering, so many deaths had taken place on both sides of the conflict. He said the German government continues to push for a ceasefire so that the civilian population in the Gaza Strip can be better protected. On Sunday, the Israeli military announced a new air and ground offensive in Jabalia in northern Gaza, the site of a refugee camp dating back to the 1948 war surrounding Israel's creation. Israel reiterated its call for the complete evacuation of the area. Up to 300,000 people are estimated to have remained in the heavily destroyed north, while around 1 million fled to the south. Those fresh orders prompted thousands to flee the area, many leaving on foot, some using donkeys and carts. Palestinian authorities reported heavy Israeli strikes in Gaza on Sunday, with at least 19 people killed in an attack on a central mosque. Meanwhile, Israeli authorities have said they've put the country on high alert for potential attacks as they prepare to hold their own memorials for the victims of the 7th of October Hamas attacks.